Student numbers at Winston Churchill Elementary School have spiked over the past 4 years, with 430 children now under one roof. And that population is much different than it used to be, now encompassing many different cultures. On this week's Beyond the Classroom, we look at a program helping the school keep up with the growing demand and diversity.
Grade 3 and 4, please line up and we'll check your books out.
Everyone has their favorite genre.
More into history kind of books, so like maybe World War II kind of stuff.
Kind of the mystery genre, scary books. That's what I like to read.
Soon there will be even more selection on these shelves thanks to the Adopt a School program. And the elementary school needs it with its population rapidly growing.
We are needing more and more resources to become more aware of our culturally diverse population in our schools.
The school is looking to buy books focusing on First Nations, Métis, Filipino, and other ethnicities, giving more resources for kids to learn about their own culture and their peers.
It would be a great opportunity for like our school, and other kids can like learn new things from books.
And along with learning, there's also a simple love of literacy.
I like about some books how when it's time to stop and you don't want to stop reading it, but you have to, you're so curious about what's going to happen next.
The elementary school doesn't have a fundraising goal, but will take as many books as it can get.
We haven't put a cap on anything, and we haven't, drawn that baseline, anything. We are so fortunate to receive whatever we can. So the generosity of the people in the community, we are just overwhelmed with.
To help out, visit your local Kohl's location or log on to the Adopt a School website. Lauren Pullen, Newcap News.
Beyond the Classroom is brought to you by Lakeland College. Apply to any Lakeland College program during the open house and pay no application fee. Plus, enter for your chance to win an iPad 3.
Kayla Buchanan joining us now, the host of Around the Region. And what do you have on tap on tonight's show, Kayla?
You know, we have a lot of cool things coming up. Of course, there was a lot to celebrate this weekend in the community right here in the border city. Coming up tonight on Around the Region, here's a few things you can expect. We go to the Lloydminster Kennel and Obedience Club, their 25th anniversary dog show, where we got to play with a couple puppies and talk to some of their handlers about what makes a champion and all the work that goes into it. As well, Culture Days in the border city, they were featuring some local artists, everything from dancers, painters, all sorts of cool things. We talked to some people and pick up some culture there. And a national subject making headlines, of course, boils down right here in our own region, and we'll have the facts on that.
In my opinion, it's definitely a political issue and an educational issue.
Well, if you've driven down Highway 16 recently, you may have noticed some changes to the Best Western Wayside Inn. The chain has converted to a day's hotel and suites. Not only has the name changed, but customers can look forward to some benefits from the switch. According to the general manager, the switch was needed to provide a more upscale service that fits their clientele.
Very proactive in doing our research for what brand we wanted to go with. We selected Days Hotel and Suites because we believe it'll be a perfect fit for this market.
With a new name comes new ideas. There are plans in the works for revitalizing multiple areas of the hotel.
Redoing the restaurant, we've got great ideas for the menus and for the decor. Rooms, we're going to be doing a lot of work on the rooms. I think people will be very happy with what we're doing.
The plan is to start work on the rooms by early next year. Well, we have a big honor for one of our very own Newcap employees. Meteorologist Peter Quinlin has been certified as a CMOS endorsed weathercaster. Mike Baden tells us just what that means.
Good afternoon, I'm Peter Quinlan with a quick look at your local forecast.
Reading the weather on air is one thing, but being accurate and having the ability to present it in a way that viewers can understand is another.
There's a lot of people doing on-air weather prediction or weather presentation who are not properly qualified from our point of view.
Which is why the Canadian Meteorological and Oceanographic Society is around.
It gives an opportunity for professional development and continued education as well. We do have seminars every year or so. They have a big conference that a number of meteorologists and researchers go to, and then you can get up to date on the latest information, because this kind of a field is always changing and you never know. There are always new research coming out.
Only 50 people are certified across the country, making it a high honor.
It is kind of special because I've always looked up to other meteorologists that have this title, and I've always kind of hoped that maybe one day I could get to that level, that I could also be under the CMOS endorsed Weathercasters Society group. And it's just quite special for me to be able to be a part of this society and to be recognized in that kind of a way.
After being a member of the society for 1 year, Peter was able to apply for his endorsement.
So the idea is to try to raise the standard of people doing weather presentation on the air, whether on radio or on television, and to make sure that what they're saying makes sense meteorologically.
Which is exactly what Peter will continue to do.
Precipitation is headed down to the south of us. We do have some scattered flurries.
Mike Baden, Newcap News.
That is all the time we have tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and have a great night.
Good night. Good night.
Makeup provided by Vivid Hair and Aesthetics.